Welcome to a Starter and a Chaser podcast with your hosts, Joe Clarke and John Passow.
Cheese is just a loaf of milk. Oh, hey, welcome to a Starter and a Chaser podcast. I'm John Passow.
I'm Joe Clarke. Cheese is a loaf of milk.
Cheese is a loaf of milk. Think about it.
Okay.
Today's review, we have something from Terry Bradshaw. You know who Terry Bradshaw is, right? The famous golfer.
We're drinking today. Oh,
what day
okay.
is this?
I don't know. Thursday?
It's Thursday. I think it's Thursday. It's Drinker's Day.
Terry Bradshaw. Who is Terry Bradshaw? Is he like golfer, right?
Golfer, yeah.
Okay.
Famous football player. Played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Look at me knowing sports ball stuff. This is his 2-1-2 blended Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah, so that means actually like 212 touchdown passes.
So
there's a lot of little notes on the bottle and little symbols on there to let you know about certain things about Mr. Terry. He's very proud of his football career.
And with the career that he has, I mean, yeah, I'd be proud of that as well.
I'm not a big sports guy, really. I actually know Terry Bradshaw from TV, movies like Failure to Launch and stuff. That's how I was introduced in it.
It was in Married with Children as well.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a great show. That's a great show. Always watch the reruns. It's good. But yeah, so
what are you looking and smelling on that one?
I'm getting a lot of toffee and leather notes. I don't pick a lot. When people say leather, I don't usually pull leather. I have trouble with that one. And everybody's nose and palate is different. So a lot of people are going to pull different things. But this is like an old, broken in leather jacket.
Or, nose. Football maybe?
Football.
Pigskin.
Yeah. Same thing. Right? Yeah. So it's got leather notes, toffee notes, some vanilla. Nice color though.
Yeah, the bottle itself is just
cool bottle. Nice hefty bottle too.
And hefty bottle, yeah.
But there's a lot of notes, like he has 4 Super Bowl championships.
And that's each of the Super Bowls that he was in. So it was a 9, 10, 13, and 14. And my overthinking, I sat there and I converted this to numbers. And I was like, well, if you'd multiply them together, maybe it means something. No, it's just the numbers of Super Bowls he was in.
This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey, so it's legit Kentucky stuff. And he wanted it to be anything but ordinary.
Anything but ordinary.
So we're going to find out maybe if it's anything but ordinary. What do you think? Should we try to see if there's ordinary in here?
I don't know. Let's go for it.
All right.
Let's look for the ordinary and the out of ordinary. Cinnamon right up front.
Yeah. It's 103.8 proof, and you feel that.
103.
It's there. It's not heavy. It's not super ethanol-y on the nose, but you know it's there. I'm actually getting a Kentucky hug coming down my chest right now.
I'm getting a little hug. It's not quite a tackle. It's a little hug. And yeah, I could see the heat. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of that ethanol coming off, but thinner body than I expected. Not off-putting, but just thinner.
It's spicy.
It's spicy. I mean, this is really spicy. This is cinnamon red hots.
Yeah.
And that's a good little thing. Caramel. Little kind of like graham cracker note.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice.
You picking up any leather?
So on the nose, it's very leathery. On the palate, it is not at all. I'm getting more of barrel notes with that. A lot of vanilla and a little bit of butterscotch on the finish for me. So a lot of I've read some reviews on it, and a lot of people were saying it's very forward with butterscotch. I'm not finding that for me to be true.
Maybe they were trying batch 1.
Could be. This is batch number 2, so there could be some variances there.
Speaking of variances, in England, soccer is called football because they kick a ball with their foot. In America, we call football football. They carry it with their hand. It's egg shake. It should be hand egg, I think.
Something, because it's definitely not football.
No, it's
funny thing. Like my wife's dad is from Scotland. Dude's been playing soccer for like I don't know, 50 years, literally.
Or football.
Football. He does say football. So when they see our football, they laugh. Like, that's not football.
No,
There's no foot involved in it. You know what I mean?
It's not football. It's hand egg.
So when he hits a hole-in-one during football, that's a touchdown?
No, that's swish, nothing but net.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
We're
know our sports.
We're not golfers.
We do. We know our sports. We're not golfers. They play 18 holes in football.
I think it's 18 quarters, but it's now that it's opening up. We did a fresh crack on this maybe like 20 minutes ago.
Yes.
It's starting to really open up in the glass. I'm getting some molasses now.
Yes, and for me, actually, the more this is opening up, the more we're talking and time's going on, that butterscotch for me is actually making its way up through the palate for me.
It's getting a little chewy.
Also, this is done by O.Z. Tyler Distillery. And that's the same distillery that does James T. Kirk. Some of you have had that. I've had that one time myself. I won't give my opinion on it, but they also do a lot of other celebrity distilling, not liqueurs, but whiskeys and brands and stuff like that.
Got, I think they do the Enterprise vodka as well.
Oh, okay.
Wow. 10 Forward vodka, I think they produce as well.
Yeah.
So they're, they do the celebrity brand
Seems to be kind of their thing, you know what I mean? And that's cool, but I am going to ask you, John, what do you think about this so far?
It is anything but ordinary. It definitely stands out as different. Sometimes different can be bad, sometimes different can be good. I like this. The spicy note with the undercurrent of the molasses and the mouthfeel that's starting to get chewy and barrel forward. It's different in all the right ways that really grabs my attention. This and like a Davidoff cigar would be fantastic pairing.
And the reason why he's mentioning that cigar with this in a pairing is because Terry actually likes to have a whiskey and a cigar. He said there's nothing better than that, sitting in front of the fire at home with a good whiskey and cigar.
And I agree that. I
can agree with that. Okay. Yeah. It's comfortable. It's nice. It relaxes you. He had a hands-on with this and tasting. I think your palate is really strong there, Mr. Bradshaw, and I enjoy this. I think this is really good. I like the flavors we're pulling out of this. This is very unique. It's definitely out of the ordinary for a Kentucky straight bourbon on the flavors and the nose. Sure. I agree with that.
Well, that's definitely with that spice note. I mean, that's really coming to the forefront.
It's got some sweetness going on there.
It's like an undercurrent of that sweet, like I was saying.
Yeah.
What kind of sweetness are you pulling?
Definitely like sugared candy kind of things, like a maple. I'm getting like, what do they call those hard maple candies?
Oh,
you go to like the actual places that produce the maple, then they have the syrup, and then they have the candies on the shelves. That's what I'm getting.
I never liked those candies. They're like
really
powdery dry. I never liked the. People go nuts over them, but I don't get. Oh, it's got the years that he was in the Super Bowl on the side.
Yeah.
Nice. We keep finding like hidden stuff about his
74
football career.
75,
74, 75, 78, 79. Is there anything about Al Bundy on the side? No? Okay.
What about Peggy?
Matthew McConaughey?
Right.
You in there?
No, he's not in there.
Hey, he's launched. Well, that was our episode of Bradshaw Bourbon. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit subscribe. It helps us out majorly. Leave us a comment, thumbs up. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
If you can't see us, you can always hear us. The links are down below.
Stare with your ears.
Stare with your ears. That's right, guys.
All right. Joe, go long.